Hello and welcome to Matchpoint Paradox. This is Anish and Sahil. We are here at the end of the encounter between the Punjab Kings and Rajasthan Royals, which was Mullanpur's first encounter of IPL 2025. A comfortable win for the visitor, a 50-run win, which is kind of expected looking at how the results have been in Mullanpur for teams batting first. But the margin of victory was making it quite comprehensive. I think the turning point of the match was the first power play in the second innings.
Yeah.
When we saw glimpses of Jofra Archer of old, wasn't it? Sir?
Yeah, I mean, it kind of looked like it was like we went back to 2019-20 where Jofra Archer was just bowling rockets, and the whole spell was like that. The first ball, he got Priyanchara out, cleaned him up. Got through his defense, and later in the over, even though he got hit for 2 boundaries by Yashasvi, I thought Iyer will take that game, but in the same over itself, Iyer, I didn't understand why he kind of played that shot.
Yeah.
But yeah, he got Iyer out in the first over itself, and that nearly killed the game, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a very easy track to chase down totals, and especially 200 plus. It was the first time 200 was scored in Mullanpur, so it was always going to be tough. And someone like Shreyas Iyer getting out in the first over actually killed the game. And but Jofra Archer, if you talk about Jofra Archer alone, brilliant spell. I think it's one of his best in the recent times. After 3-4 games here and there, he finally looks like he's completely warmed up now. So good for Rajasthan. They've got what they wanted in Archer. So yeah, the 4 overs, very good spell. Even though he conceded some, but yeah, it was fine because he nearly touched 151. I mean, consistently getting more than 149. That was a good thing to watch. But yeah, but Punjab did kind of made a comeback through Mir. What do you think about that partnership?
Correct. I think Punjab untested middle order so far this season. I think Shreyas' batting exploits have taken them to consecutive wins. But this was a chance for them to test. Vadera played a very handy knock last game. It wasn't match winning, but played the perfect second fiddle to Shreyas in the last game. This time he was to take that mantle of the aggressor after Stoinis fell. Maxwell did his role well. He charged the spinners, came down, swept them, reverse swept them. Missed a few, but expected in a track like Mullanpur where it is a little stoppish, the wicket. But I think that partnership we almost felt like, they have enough batting left in the tank with Suryan Shedge, Shashank, Marco Jansen coming at number 9 for Punjab. We know his exploits with the bat for South Africa before, so I think there was a glimmer of hope. But the issue for Punjab was that when a wicket fell, it was always 2-3 in a bunch. And in a pitch like Mullanpur, where you need to be set to play those big shots, that never came for them. So once those 2 wickets fell, Sandeep Sharma's brilliant bowling in the death again. He's made a name for it. It's been a decade since he's doing it. His second wind has been excellent. So I think he came back, killed the game. Tikshana bowled very well in the 17th or 16th over, if I'm not mistaken. Fired it in wide, kept bowling it full tilt. I think that lack of boundaries as soon as Maxwell and Vadera fell, that killed the game right there.
Yeah.
Eventually it was like how much damage minimization Punjab can do at the end. Not much. In fact, Shashank looked to heave a couple in the last over, didn't connect. So eventually a comfortable win for RR at the end. Talking about the first innings of the game, I think the game was set up by the opening partnership. What Punjab lacked, the Rajasthan flourished there.
I mean, Samson and Jaiswal, even though they scored 50 runs in the power play, but it never really looked like they were being aggressive or attacking. It was very simple batting, if you can say that. And like 89 runs for the first wicket actually just set up the platform for the rest of like Parag scored a good cameo in the end. Even Shreyas Iyer said in the post-match that it was not a track, it was not a bad batting track, but it was never it was a 180 kind of a pitch.
Correct.
But because they scored those 20 runs, it actually gave the pressure on Punjab to keep on attacking, which the pitch didn't allow that much. So that the wins platform was set up by the opener, and very good batting in the middle. So what do you think about Parag getting into the act?
Correct. I think Samson Jaiswal's partnership, and it was a tad slow, but that is what was the need in that wicket. While they were attacking again, it was 2 wickets fell like in a trice. But and as soon as Parag came, it looked like he is not reading the pitch well at all. He was missing a lot of heaves.
Yeah.
They were bowling short into the pitch, and he is unable to time his pulls. But eventually, he just hung around until like the 16th, 17th over, when then he could target a couple of bowlers. 3-4 hefty hits will get you 24 runs. I think that really helped Rajasthan in the end. So with this win, Punjab's first loss of IPL 25. Sahil's a happy man because Delhi is now the only unbeaten team in the IPL, and they are on top of the table now.
Right.
Punjab falls to 4th because of a pretty hefty NRR hit today. Rajasthan, bad start, but now back-to-back wins, one against CSK and Guwahati and now one in Mullanpur. So their momentum on their side. Next up, we have GT taking on SRH in Hyderabad. SRH looking for a point to prove after 3 consecutive failures for their ultra-attacking batting approach. They'll want to dispel questions around that approach when they play at home. I think those are conditions they are best suited for their strategy. So stay tuned as we bring you more such videos, more such stories and more such content from the IPL. Thanks.